Hi there. People nowadays are very easy to manipulate thanks to advertising, media, and the influence of commercials, which have people buying what they are trying to sell more than ever. Most scientific discoveries and research are sponsored by rich people and governments who decide which discoveries people find out about and which ones are hidden from the public. A video like this will never be shown on TV, so watch it to the end to find out why. So let's begin. Molars can grow independently. Medicine is not just a section of biology that studies diagnostics, treatment, and prevention of diseases. It is a big industry that generates huge profits for pharmaceutical companies. Now imagine how the corporations producing implants for teeth would react if science found out a way to regrow molar teeth on your own. Chinese scientists have shown how to create new organs and tissue, including teeth, with the help of stem cells. They conducted these experiments on laboratory mice, in which after 3 weeks, the formation grew resembling the shape of a tooth and contains elements that form the epithelium of the tooth. Another way to grow teeth is to use a laser. In this case, the stem cells are not grown separately, but are stimulated in the human body by laser treatment of residual teeth and gums. American scientists were able to experimentally prove the viability of this hypothesis. These two experiments demonstrate only the first attempts of research to begin the study of repeated self-healing of teeth. Why this area is not funded on a large scale remains a question, and of course the results of these experiments have not been shown and will not be shown to the masses. Cloudbuster. Agree, it would be nice to be able to cause rain on command. The scientist Wilhelm Reich created an invention which was called Cloudbuster. According to reports from the media, which first described the operation of this machine, at the time of its launch there were no predictions about possible precipitation. Within a few hours after Reich installed and started the car, storm clouds appeared and 0.64 centimeters of rain fell. Perhaps Reich's technology posed a threat to some government institutions, since his research was minimized and his work and prototypes were all taken away. The second test machine did not hold. However, if Cloudbuster had been developed, the food shortage and droughts around the world would have ended. Getting gasoline out of the trash. Oil production is not only how the rich get richer, but it is also tied to the economies of entire countries. For example, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Kuwait. Oil over the years has increased their condition and negatively influenced the planet. According to some data, with current oil consumption, it will be enough for another 53 years. And then what? After all, it is necessary for the production of more than 6,000 products, including gasoline. Have we not found an alternative? In the city of Tomsk, Russia, at the Polytechnic University, it was possible to develop a special complex for recycling garbage, which is able to process 3 cubic meters of household garbage per hour and produce up to 200 liters of fuel, the cost of which is only 1 cent per liter. Depending on the wishes of the customer, the complex is capable of producing not only fuel, but also heat or gas, and all this without harming the planet. Thus, it is possible to create a closed cycle of processing garbage into heat or electrical energy within the same residential building. In 1920, American engineer Royal Rife created the world's first heterodyne ultraviolet microscope with a magnification of 50,000 times, allowing you to see a live virus. And in 1934, introduced the public frequency generator, destroying viruses and pathogens. At the same time, the generator resonated with the natural frequency of the virus, unique for each microorganism. The radiation struck pathogens without traumatizing the surrounding tissues. Soon the world began to talk about the phenomenal breakthrough. But despite 14 official documented cases of complete cure for severe cancer patients, the American Medical Association succeeded in discontinuing research. In 1939, Rife became involved in the trial. His accounts were seized, the laboratory looted, and the use of the facility in the United States was banned. The experiments of the engineer have been repeated today to confirm the simplicity and effectiveness of the method, but this has not been recognized as official medicine because of the medical gatekeepers. Home nuclear energy. Nuclear energy has been presented for a long time as a method of attracting large amounts of energy to households around the world. Having the ability to use nuclear energy little by little, entire communities could get electricity in inexhaustible amounts for a long time. But when this technology was on the verge of entering the market phase of production, investors suddenly lost interest in it and drawings were lost in office building boxes. A small garden shed located in the center of a city could become a haven for installation. It could become an energy center for the entire region, supplying energy to several quarters at a time. Such an installation would provide people with endless electricity and would allow great savings on electricity bills. On the creation of an automotive engine running on water, the head of a Japanese company Genpack's Kiyoshi Hirasawa said, "The car successfully passed all tests and can run on 1 glass of water up to 80 kilometers." Everything was ready for the establishment of mass production, but after a year, the company Genpack's ceased to exist, and no one has heard anything more about Kiyoshi Hirasawa. And yet, in this market, forecasts are much more optimistic. Slowly but surely, the technology is repainted in bright green. In 2014, the company from Liechtenstein, Nano Flow Cell, presented a prototype electric car, Quantino, with a capacity of 920 horsepower, which can run more than 1,000 kilometers with refueling in minutes. The secret lies in proprietary streaming battery cell technology. Such a device produces a current when 2 ionic liquids flow through it. If, after working them out, it is easy to replace them, then there is no need for a classic recharge from the outlet. In December 2014, the company Toyota announced the launch of the production of the Mirai Hybrid, which runs on hydrogen fuel cells. The car does not produce harmful emissions into the atmosphere, since the only product that makes it work is water. Hopefully, in 10 years, private and urban transport, at least in large cities, will switch to environmentally friendly fuel cells. "The mind, once having expanded its boundaries, will never return to the past," said Albert Einstein once. And I would very much like the knowledge discovered by the best representatives of humanity to serve each of us. That's all, friends. Which of the above inventions do you consider the most successful and necessary? Be sure to write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.